Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Don't Tell Mama. As a courtesy to our performers, we ask that there be no picture taking, no texting. Please turn off all your cell phones and keep the aisles clear for performers. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show. Has anybody seen Lena and Cheo?
Oh, we are here. God,
It's been such a
you guys to the 40. Thank you. Who's tired?
Oh my gosh.
Who's tired from all these trainings?
It's been a lot of trainings going on, you guys. I feel like I should be where the short week is.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, but these trainings have been intense, right? Been learning a lot these past, I guess it's been about a month, these HR trainings.
You know, and if we just had behaved ourselves a little bit better in the office, we could have avoided this whole thing, but
Now we
you know, you live, you learn, you get HR trainings.
Right.
You know,
Exactly. So we're learning harassment training, how to deal with different religions,
exactly.
the
Our
body,
non-binary gender training, all that
all these
stuff.
trainings. But it has been a lot, and it's good to just take a break,
Yeah,
right?
just relax a little bit. Do you need a little pick-me-up? Are you feeling worn and tired?
Or perhaps you feel you've had enough. Do you pray you might get fired?
Well, tonight you can take a breath.
And light up a cigar.
No, you can't smoke a cigar in here.
Yeah, it's
No, we literally just had a training about this. You're not allowed to do it. There's vodka and the limes are fresh. Our office manager works the bar. It's time to party. It's time to party. Moy-Borgen and Bourne are hosting this amazing night for you. Yes, it's a party, an office party. We're so glad you left work early just to be with us tonight. There'll be no emails coming in while we are singing. There are no printers you can jam while you're in here. So stop checking Facebook, swiping Tinder, or whatever. Ignore your boss and make it very clear that it's a party. It's time to party. Moy-Borgen and Bourne are hosting this amazing night for you. Yes, it's a party, an office party. So much better than Judy in HR putting together a plan for you. Are there cocktails in your office? I don't think so. And can your temps do an amazing song and dance? We've got that and more here at our office party. You may meet a charming fellow,
But keep it in your pants.
we just had a training about this.
Classy party.
But it's a party, an office party. Our receptionist is playing on the keyboard.
Our employees and our temps to celebrate.
Our water cooler's ready for some juicy gossip. And our playlist tonight is really great.
IT set up speakers.
Up comes the conference room. Did you order a sheet cake?
I thought you ordered the sheet cake.
Just kidding, we ordered a sheet cake for our office party. Moy-Borgen and Bourne's kick-ass office party.
Thank you. Yes, use it. Yes. We don't hear enough of those horns. These noisemakers. If you have a noisemaker, please just thank you.
They're here for you to
you.
use and not to throw away.
Yes, and to leave it on the
Alright.
table so we can use it at the next party.
Exactly. So you guys, before we really get started with the party, HR has asked us to remind you about some of the things from the trainings we've been going over. You know, some of the inappropriate stuff that's been happening here at the office.
Yeah, we've had some people not being super sensitive to different religions here in the office, and we want to just acknowledge that there are a lot of religions,
Yeah.
right? We've got Christians,
We've got Jews.
right? We have Jews. We have Wiccans.
Kabbalah, that's still a thing, right?
Yep. There's a thing called the banana cult, which is a religion. It's not for laughing.
It's very serious. We're learning about how to take take everyone seriously.
Yeah.
I know you're just an intern, but come on, you gotta respect the office. We even have some Scientologists.
We have
They work in the
Scientologists.
mailroom.
Yep. I once almost became a Scientologist. I think that I was killing some time once in Midtown, and I saw the Scientology Center, and I decided, let's go in.
Oh yeah?
So I went in.
Did they hook the
and,
things on your head?
They didn't hook anything on my head. I think I told you about this, right? The other day at the water cooler. Went in and ended up sitting down with someone and just chatting about Scientology, and I wrote my address down, which was a
That's
mistake.
a rookie mistake
and then
right
I got
there.
lots of mail for a long time. Still do. Good to know. Still do. Wow, that's comforting.
That's really nice of you not to give them his new address. That's really nice.
That makes me really feel good, yeah.
Look, there were a lot of religious holidays this past weekend, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was a Passover,
Right.
obviously.
There was Passover.
And some people, I think, celebrated Easter. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
A lot of people celebrated Easter.
You know what's actually funny? I got into kind of a weird argument with someone in the office about Easter. This was before my sensitivity training, and so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was a little kid, I had a children's illustrated Bible that I think one of my mom's friends gave to me.
That's good for
And
learning.
you know, I was like a nice thing for a little Jewish girl to have. And so I was like flipping through, and you know, they had these pictures of like lions and people with fig leaves, and that
Right.
part was all nice.
Right.
And then you get to a part with like this naked guy nailed to a cross.
Right.
Like illustrated with nails going through his
Blood.
wrist. Yeah, and blood
Yeah.
dripping. And I was like, I do not like this book.
You were all
I'm
set.
gonna close it.
Okay.
And you know, I took it to my mom, and I was like, why is this horrible picture in this book?
Yeah.
This is terrible. Why are you showing this to children?
Did she explain it to you?
She did. She told me that some people believe that Christ, you know, was nailed to the cross. He
Yeah.
died for their sins, and then he rose from the dead.
Yes.
And you know, yes, you've heard this.
I have heard this.
Right. And so, you know, at 6, I was a really logical child, and I was like, that didn't happen. People don't just rise from the dead. That's crazy talk. This is a silly book.
Okay.
And my mom was like, no, people really believe this.
They
He's,
do.
you know, he's a savior, and he rose from the dead. And I was like, you know, I bet that someone just came and like moved the body away so that people thought he rose from the dead, but really it was like, no, he was just hiding. And my mom was like, no, there were guards at the mouth of the cave.
Right.
And I said, maybe it was the guards who did it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? And so
Right.
I would tell people that this was how the Easter story really happened. You know, it was the guards at the mouth of the cave who had this idea for what they were going to do to celebrate Easter. I feel like I'm going to tell these people
You got
now.
any pushback on that? Okay. Bye-bye.
Alright, so this is the true story of Easter as told by 6-year-old me. Never saw you look quite so pallid before. Never saw you dress quite so ragged, what's more. I could hardly wait to keep our date, the sad and mournful
nice to hear.
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing that side of the story with us.
Yeah, I mean,
I respect it.
it could have happened that way.
Could have.
Right?
Could have.
Yeah, and
Could've.
if not, then I'm going straight to hell.
Correct. You know, there are a lot of religions. There are a lot of religions out there, and I grew up Christian, right? I grew up in the Baptist church myself, and you grew up how now?
I like to say Jewish with a hyphen and some quotation marks.
Okay. And so in the spirit of respecting all religions here in the office, I do want to share some more experiences, because that's what it's kind of about, just like hearing everyone's experience. I met a fellow, gosh, I think last year at a conference, and he was from Africa,
Okay.
from, gosh, I want to say Namibia, maybe?
That sounds like a real place.
And he was so nice, but he was telling me about where he came from and how hard it is there, and how they don't have much, you know, to live with, but they do just have sort of the heart of their community and their religious beliefs. And I just want to tell you guys, and you guys, sort of what happened there, so that you know. So what he said to me was, he said, in this part of Africa, we have a saying that whenever something bad happens, we just throw our hands to the sky and say, Hasadiga Ibawai.
Hasadiga Ibawai?
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's the only way to get through these troubled times. That is war, poverty, famine, but having a saying, it makes it all seem better. There isn't much food to eat. Hasadiga Ibawai. People are starving in the street. Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai.
Well, that's pretty neat. Does it mean no worries for the rest of your days?
Oh, kind of. We've had no rain in several days. Hasadiga Ibawai. And 80% of us have AIDS. Hasadiga Ibawai. Many young girls here get circumcised. Their clits get cut right off. Well, so we raise our hands up to the sky. And Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai. So now you try. You just stand up tall, raise your head to the sky, and list off the bad things that happen in your life.
Alright. Somebody took my computer away.
Hasadiga Ibawai.
The train was crowded and the bus was late.
Hasadiga Ibawai. When the world is getting you down, there's nobody else to blame. Well, so we raise our middle finger to the sky and curse his rotten name.
Wait, what?
Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai.
What exactly does this phrase mean?
Oh, it's just a general phrase that they
You know,
say.
I have
sort
Google
of.
Translate on my phone. I'm just gonna look it up really
Not
quick.
necessary. Don't worry about it. No, it's
Okay,
really
okay.
fun.
So it
Yeah.
says here that Ibawai means God.
Right. So it's like
Nice,
God.
yeah. And then Hasadiga means fuck you. So in English it would be fuck you, God.
Hasadiga Ibawai. When God fucks you in the butt. Hasadiga Ibawai. Fuck God right back in his cunt. Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai. Hasadiga Ibawai. Fuck you, God.
I really don't think you should be saying this here in the office. You know, I mean, we just had that training. Things cannot be as bad as they seem.
Oh, really? Okay, well take that asshole Patricia. She got caught trying to have sex with the boss.
What? Why?
Yeah, because there aren't very many raises left, so some people are turning to sex to get paid.
But that's horrible.
I know, huh? There's Craig, he got laid. There's Margot, she got laid. There's Carl, he got laid. I'm Cheo, I got a wonderful promotion based on my own merits. And if any of you try to smite my name, I'll make sure you're not paid. wine. Fuck you got in the ass, mouth, and cunt. Fuck you got in the ass, mouth, and cunt. Fuck you got in the ass, mouth, and cunt. Fuck you in the eye. Correct.
No, that's yes. Thank you.
Don't say any of that in the office. But that was their experience, and we have to respect it. Okay? Okay. Now we want to take a minute now to honor someone here in the office.
Oh yeah,
Right?
somebody really special.
Yeah. Someone who's been here 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Coming on 3 weeks.
but you know,
It's
she's
Thursday, yeah, Friday.
she's one of our very special interns.
Yeah.
She might be one of the best ones we've ever had.
Sure.
I know. I mean, she's
That's
really
true.
she's really good with the
She's really
paperwork.
sweet. She's
and
been
the-
working with you pretty
things.
closely.
She has, and contrary to popular belief, she is not my daughter. All right? She might look a little bit like me, but she is not my daughter. I am not old enough to have a daughter in her 20s.
Correct.
I just want to make that clear to everyone.
So let's bring her up.
Yeah, let's give a big round of applause for Emily Villegas.
Yeah!
All
Emily.
right.
We're gonna chat with Emily for a little bit.
Yeah.
Emily, we thank you for being here.
Yes,
We don't usually honor the interns, but
It's
you're
true.
very
It's
special
like a
to
new
us.
thing for us, but
Yeah.
Thank you.
you're pretty good.
So we wanna just start with a couple quick questions for you.
Sure.
What is the most, and again, this is a safe space, so nothing leaves the room, okay? What is the most inappropriate thing you've seen done here at work?
Well, I have seen some special brownies being passed around.
Yikes.
It might have been before a really big meeting and conference, but I'm new here. I kept my mouth closed.
The
So
media
I-
meeting. The media meeting?
It was the media
I knew
meeting.
people were funky during
Yeah,
that
that's
meeting.
probably why they liked it so
Yeah.
much.
Oh.
So our next question is, have any coworkers ever behaved inappropriately around you? And if so, how? Again, safe space.
Mhm.
Well, men love to make glances and say amazing things that are not appropriate for work.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very 1950s.
Very
Yeah.
Like
1950s.
Mad Men in here.
Yeah.
You're a very beautiful girl.
No, that's the
No,
kind of
that's-
thing she's talking
That's
about.
it. That was a
That's
test.
it.
You all
That's it.
failed.
Okay, so those of you who have been to our office parties before, you know that we like to ask some rapid fire, kind of would you rather questions, just so you guys get a sense of, who's working at the office.
Mhm.
So these are themed for the trainings we just did. So just, if you hear any answers that are familiar to you, you'll know why. Okay, so would you rather be fired for dressing inappropriately or caught making out in the bathroom?
Dressing inappropriately.
Oh, why is that? JK. Okay, would you rather deal with a client who is sexist or racist?
Am I personally dealing with them?
Yes.
Sexist.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
Easier
comment.
for me to
I don't know how to pick, I can't be like, good answer.
Because it's easier for me to handle as like a white female.
Yep.
Good point. What's worse to bring up at a job interview, politics or religion? Yeah, well.
God.
Oh, there's okay,
Yeah, let's say religion.
Great. I mean,
great.
I guess one could think of it as like, they want to know when your days off will be.
Right.
That's
So
true.
it could be okay in that context.
Exactly. Just to make it clear when you can't come to
We'll
work.
check with legal about
This
that.
job
Yeah.
you don't have yet.
Yeah.
Awesome. I, as some of you guys know, the place that I sit, my desk in the office, is nearby the women's room, which sounds weird, okay? It's near the ladies' room. And occasionally, when ladies go in there and I'm working very hard and like not paying attention, I just happen to hear some tunes, some humming, something coming out of there. And I sort of get like a little inkling as to who can like carry a tune. And the other day, I heard you humming. Do you sing?
Like sort of.
Cool.
Oh yeah? Do you think maybe you could feel comfortable singing for our party right now?
Sure.
I mean, no
yeah.
pressure.
Just,
I
whatever comes to
can
mind.
try.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just like, can we
whatever
get
comes to
summertime and
mind.
see?
Yeah.
The mic doesn't go that far. Hold on.
Oh, this is too tall. Well, Emily, you've done it now. Karma's come to tap you on the shoulder. All that lying that's been festering, plus breaking and entering, is coming now to crush you like a boulder. You ruined everything, you stupid bitch. You ruined everything, you stupid, stupid bitch. You're just a lying little bitch who ruins things and wants the world to burn. Bitch. You're a stupid bitch. And lose some weight. I was so close to paradise, but now the only thing I'm close to is defeat. These shards are a metaphor for my soul. Won't stop the self-pity, 'cause I'm on a roll. Yes, Josh completes me, but how can that be when there's no me left to complete? You ruined everything, you stupid bitch. You ruined everything, you stupid, stupid bitch. You're just a poopy little slut who doesn't think and deceives the people she loves. Now he knows I'm not some innocent lamb. He sees me for what I am, which is a horrible, stupid, dumb and ugly, bad and stupid, simple, self-hating
Wow. I have an eye for talent.
I'm gonna give you a really positive job evaluation next week.
Right.
Just to try to raise that self-esteem.
That was really special.
Yeah.
That was great. Can we, if we wanted to hear you sing more times, can we do that?
Yeah, so while I'm interning here, I'm also taking some theater classes at this school called the Institute for American Musical Theater. And we have our final showcase May 25th.
Ooh.
It's a Friday.
Are you singing that song?
Unclear, I'm not sure. I
Okay.
know.
Think on it.
Yeah.
I think it might get some attention. You might get some attention, turn some heads with that.
I feel like I should give you some cake now. So I'm gonna
Love.
Let's get some cake to her,
And
yeah?
also maybe some applause for her, you guys.
Oh my goodness. So will you stay and work with us for another, we weren't going to tell you this tonight, but you know, tomorrow was going to be your last day, Friday. But we could use you for another week.
I would love to work for another week.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We're so honored to have you here. Okay. Thank you. Stupid.
Best intern ever.
So awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so, you know, we've talked about religion and some gender stuff. I know one of our trainings was about racism, but that's like over now, right? We're done with that.
For the most
Like our
part.
post-racial world, right? That's what I
Yeah.
heard a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting closer. I mean, I've heard some wonderful stories. Like there's a CFO of a company down the street from us, and he's a friend of mine. He's a Japanese fellow. He's really nice, and they served the most beautiful Oriental lunch for him when he got there.
No.
And it
Wait,
was-
wait. No. You can't say Oriental lunch.
What's wrong? Why not?
It's not like a country.
He's Oriental.
That's like a rug. No.
No?
No, that's bad.
Well, what kind of lunch would you serve me? I mean, if you had to serve me a lunch, what kind of lunch would you serve me?
I mean, like fried chicken and watermelon.
No, that's really inappropriate.
Well,
That's really quite inappropriate, actually. You're a little bit racist.
you're a little bit too.
I guess we're both a little bit racist.
Admitting it is not an easy thing to do.
I guess it's true.
Between me and you, I guess everyone's a little bit racist sometimes. It doesn't mean we go around committing hate crimes. Look around and you will find no one's really colorblind. Maybe it's a fact we all should face. Everyone makes judgments based on race.
Okay, not big judgments, like who to hire or who to buy a newspaper from. Just like little judgments, like thinking that those Mexican busboys should learn how to speak goddamn English.
Right. Everyone's a little bit racist today. So everyone's a little bit racist. Okay. Ethnic jokes might be uncouth, but you laugh because they're based on truth. Don't take them as personal attacks. Everyone enjoys them. So relax.
Okay, tell me if you've heard this one before.
Okay.
There's a plane going down, there's only one parachute,
Okay.
and there's a priest, a rabbi.
And a black guy.
Well, what you talking about, Lena? Are you telling a black joke?
Yes. But lots of people tell black jokes.
I don't.
Well, of course you don't, you're black. But I bet you tell Polak jokes, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do tell Polak jokes, you stupid fucking Polak.
Now don't you think that's a little bit racist?
Well, damn. I guess you're right.
You're a little bit racist.
Well, you're a little bit too.
We're all a little bit racist.
I think that I would have to agree with you.
I'm glad you do.
Guess it's true. Everyone's a little bit racist today.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Bigotry has never been exclusively white.
If we all could just admit that we are racist a little bit, even though we all know that it's wrong, maybe it would help us get along. Oh, Chris, do I feel good?
Now there's an upstanding black man.
No?
Jesus Christ.
No, I think Jesus was white.
Jesus was black.
No, I think he was white.
He was black.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's white in that book I had.
Jesus was black.
I guess.
Everybody knows
Hey guys,
that. What?
hey guys,
Huh.
Jesus was Jewish.
Everyone's a little bit racist. It's true. But everyone is just about as racist as you. If we all could just admit that we are racist a little bit, and everyone stops being so PC, maybe we could live in harmony. Everyone's a little bit racist.
True.
Yeah, I feel like we are not paying good attention to the trainings we just had. I feel like a lot of those words were on the list of stuff we weren't
Yeah.
supposed to talk about.
Yeah.
But
Saying, yeah.
yeah, I mean, that happens, right?
It does happen, you know. But you know, aside from learning, we did have a racism training. We had sexuality training.
Yeah.
There were those crazy videos they made us watch.
Oh, yeah.
We had training about body shaming and body image issues, and those are
I
something.
feel like Emily maybe needed to listen to that one a little more.
Correct.
A little more. We'll replay it again tomorrow.
Yes, we're sending everyone home with all the trainings. So, but did you learn anything?
You know, I felt a little bit targeted by the section on dress codes.
Dress codes.
You know, it is really hard to get dressed for the office when you are a woman.
Really?
Yeah, well, for one thing, we need like 85 billion more items of clothing than you do.
Like 85?
Yeah, because you need like pants and a shirt.
I have underwear on.
Well, okay, good. But
And a
like,
shirt.
I appreciate that.
Socks.
But like, women have. You don't have to every.
But yeah,
everything.
I have a tie.
I mean, you can tell me you have a tie clip too.
Correct.
Sure, yeah.
Which is not mandatory.
Okay.
But tell me about what you're wearing. Tell me about what you're wearing.
I mean, what I'm supposed to be wearing, I'm supposed to have, you know, like my Spanx and my pantyhose, which I'm not wearing because this is the party now. I took them off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was supposed to have high shoes, but I put my flat ones on.
Mhm.
And then I needed a dress, and then I needed accessories. And then if you don't wear makeup, your face just looks weird next to all the other women.
That is a lot.
It is, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's really hard to find office-appropriate clothes when you, I mean, it's kind of a delicate thing to say, but like when you have boobs. You know, because if you're like a flat-chested girl, you can wear. Do you not relate to this anymore? Have I moved into a topic that you're not as familiar with?
I'm not.
Okay.
No.
So like if I were you and I was getting dressed, I could just wear a button-up shirt and not worry that like my boobs were gonna weirdly pop it open, like at any given moment. And so
Like-
thank you. I see some nods down here. I appreciate that from the female section.
Cool.
And you know, you have to wear like really expensive undergarments when you're a woman.
Really?
Like, yes, because you need bras, and bras are expensive, or your boobs like go down to here.
You could just be one of those women who does not wear a bra.
No, I could
No.
not.
See,
See,
I
because
don't-
like, okay, so like right now my boobs are up here,
Uh-huh.
but like if I wasn't wearing a bra, my boobs would be like over there. Like they wouldn't even be anywhere close.
Comfortable.
I'm triggering Cheo a little bit. I mean, it's just like it's a thing, you know, like when you're a woman, you have all this stuff, and I feel comfortable telling you guys, I got these heavy boobs, dance like dying stars. I've got these heavy boobs, I can't run real far. Let me break down what I just said. Each of my double D's has the volume of a toddler's head, not mention about my boobies, they look super fly in shirts, but if I swung one in your face, you'd be like, oh my god, that hurts. I'm like, holy crap, I literally can't see. I'm permanent retinal damage. I'll soon you and your heavy boobies, dance like dying stars. I got those heavy boobs. They each have their own memoir. What you gotta know is that boobs they wear intact, but if you cut them open, they're just sacks of yellow fat. Stuff flies into my bra. It's a little bit of a drag, but when I go to bed each night, it's like opening a Mary Poppins bag. It really is, you guys. Like the stuff that gets caught down here. My son, he has this game where he likes to put toys into my pocket, but if I don't have pockets, he'll just shove them down my shirt. And I'll be like going to get undressed, and I'll be like, oh, look, there's like a tiger and a lion and like a tractor down there. I got those heavy boobs, dance like dying stars. I got those heavy boobs, who need an airbag in my car. Here is a list of all of the objects that I could hold under my boobs. Stapler, 10 pencils, paperback copy of Arabian Nights, dog bone, remote control, hardback copy of Wuthering Heights. You see, when a star is dying, it transforms from a red giant into a dense white dwarf, and the carbon collapses and it becomes this very dense white dwarf. And that's my boobs, right? That's what my boobs are like. I got those heavy boobs, dance like a white dwarf. I got those heavy boobs. Give me a catch at Fisherman's Wharf. I got those heavy boobs. Don't ever forget that these heavy boobs are just sacks of yellow fat, like a stuffing of a couch. They're just sacks of yellow fat, technically meant to feed a baby. They're just sacks of yellow fat.
educational. It's educational to say the least
So
for
see,
me.
like, men just don't have to deal with that. They don't have, like, rogue body parts, like, in the same way.
Disagree. We have a rogue body part that at times just does what it wants. You could be tired and it will do what it wants. Bored, it sometimes will just do what it wants. And I, personally, lost a job because of it once. I was fired because of this rogue body part doing what it wanted.
Was it your tongue?
No, it was not my tongue,
Okay.
surprisingly.
Can I keep guessing?
This is serious. I lost a job because of this, and I was forced to sell baked, like, you know, on the subway,
Yeah.
where those kids get on with their, like, snacks
Uh-huh.
and they sell them for $1.
Yeah.
I had to do that for 3 months just to make ends meet because I lost my job. It is tradition that the person eliminated from the position is fair game for derision, especially the alpha male who will sell goodies like a bake sale. Anyone for brownies, anyone for chocolate chips, anyone for anything that isn't dated. How could I have been eliminated? You want to know how? You want to know how? You want to know why? My unfortunate erection is destroying my perfection. It is my recollection that everything I once did, I did perfectly. Last year's sales were defeated because of everyone who stared. Because there's something and not a thing between us. I don't blame my brain, but I do blame my penis. My unfortunate protuberance seemed to have its own exuberance. Anyone for M&Ms? Delicious and appropriate. Anyone for chewy goobers? Inexpensive. Anyone for buying the shit that I'm selling? Because my stiffy had ruined my selling. Erection, erection, my unfortunate erection. Oh, it's ruining my life, it's ruining my world, it's ruining my, ruining my life. My life. Adulthood brings its own peculiar rejection, which is why I'm selling this MTA confection. It will ruin your complexion. All because of my erection. Oh God! So,
Wow, I had no idea that men had it so hard.
yes,
That's definitely what we should be
We
talking
have it
about
hard.
today.
yes.
Wow. So, I think we're going to switch gears a little bit now. Yeah, I think it's time for us to honor a true treasure.
Oh.
We have a really wonderful employee of the month this month.
She's my favorite person at the office.
Yeah,
No offense.
she's so fun. She's
She's my
been here
favorite.
like 50 years?
At least.
Yeah, like a long time.
At least 50 years, way before any of us. I think Margo, you've been here 30 some odd years.
Yeah.
Okay, but not 50.
Yeah.
Not 50. Okay. But yeah, we want to. It's a long time coming. She's
Yeah.
never had Employee of the Month
That's
in
true.
50 years.
She was here. She answers the phones.
Right.
She was here when the phones were switchboards.
Right. And
Let's just welcome her
Let's
up.
welcome her
Here
up.
she comes, Sylvia Feldman.
Sylvia Feldman. Oh,
You want a stool?
Yes.
Here you go.
Sorry, John.
That's okay.
That's right. Blow that horn for Sil. There's your. Take a seat,
Is
rest.
this mine?
That's for you.
Yes.
That's for you. My God, you look
Thank you.
fabulous.
Doc, can you hold my purse? Put it back in my chair.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's lovely to be here.
We're so happy to have you
I'm
finally.
so glad I followed the heavy boobs and the erection.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a dream come true.
I would ask you about your boobs, but I've learned today that that's not appropriate.
Well, you know, they have a mind of their own too.
Okay.
But, I just adjust them. And they kind of do what they're told.
That's good. I mean, after.
I couldn't wear a training bra, they're very rowdy.
Yes. Yep.
I had to wear a straitjacket in junior high to contain them. Anyway, go ahead, let's talk.
Oh, so we have a couple questions.
Oh, yeah, I love questions.
You've been here at the office a long time, longer than any of
Of
these
course,
people.
yes.
So how have things changed here over the years?
Well, when I first started working, women were not allowed to use the bathroom.
At all?
At all. When my first day, they told me, this is your desk, this is your typewriter, this is your Dixie cup for the bathroom. Wow. Yes. Wow. Could never have Mexican for lunch because it was a small cup.
It was a small. And when were you allowed to use the bathroom? At what point?
Well, in 1974,
Yeah.
they gave us a bigger cup. And then, we finally got allowed to use the
Was that like in
bathroom.
the 80s?
The 80s or so. Yeah, everybody was doing coke. You needed to go somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we want to ask you a couple, just sort of rapid fire.
Yes,
quick.
not too much. I have heartburn. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. Would you rather
Yes.
be forced to wear dresses or forbidden from wearing jewelry?
Look at me. I look like a Christmas tree. I would rather wear the jewelry
Yeah,
because that's like the garnish on the drink.
right.
Am
That
I
makes
wrong?
sense. Yeah, you're
Anyway,
right.
I'd rather keep the jewelry.
Okay.
All right, would you rather have a height restriction of 1 inch placed on your hairstyle or have a no lipstick policy?
Oh my God, that's pretty hard. That's harder than your erection. No lipstick, or
Like a tight pony.
like a type, like J-Lo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
You could work that out.
I could work that
You could
out.
work
I
that
just
out.
need Vaseline and a rubber band. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, no, I have to have the lipstick. You see, I have to color over the lips.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a lip, it's just a slit. So yeah, to answer your question, I'd rather have the lipstick.
Okay.
All about the accessories, lipstick, jewelry.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That does.
All right. So, would you rather
Yes.
be discriminated against for being a woman? Oh, this is a serious question.
Oh, wow.
Would you rather be discriminated against for being a woman or being Jewish?
That's like asking me if I want cake or ice cream. You know what? I'd rather be discriminated against being a woman. You know why?
Why is that?
Why?
Because then I can show them up and show them that I'm better than them because I am a woman.
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! And then I can step on their balls.
Right.
That's my favorite part.
Great. All right.
So, what have you done at work that your boss shouldn't know about? And don't worry, he's not here.
This is a
We won't
safe
tell him.
space.
He's not here.
It's a safe space. Well, I've been having a very quiet office romance.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes,
You have?
yes. It's
Really?
We
it's been
need
going on
details.
for a while.
We need details.
You do. We
Yeah.
do.
We need details.
Sit down.
All right, tell us.
No, that's
I want
fine.
everyone to see.
Oh, well, let me adjust myself here. Being a woman is so hard. Well, yeah. Come on. In a very unusual way, one time I needed you. In a very unusual way, you were my friend, more like a secret lover. Maybe it lasted a day, maybe it lasted an hour if I did my Kegels. It will never end. In a very unusual way, I think I'm in love with you. Can you imagine? In a very unusual way, I want to cry. It hurts in a good way. Something inside me goes weak. Something inside me surrenders my underwear. And you're the reason why. You're the reason why. You don't know what you do to me. You don't have a clue. You can't tell what it's like to be me sitting on you. It scares me so that I can hardly speak. I'm breathless. In a very unusual way, I owe what I am to you, a latex junkie. Though at times it appears I won't stay, I never go. Got stuck, had to call Life Alert. Special to me in my life, since the first day that I met you in Lena's candy drawer. How could I ever forget you once you had touched my soul? In a very unusual way. You, darling, you've made me a whore. How can something so adorable be an HR issue? Thank you.
Sylvia!
I have an unfortunate erection too.
Oh, you did. Thank you for sharing.
Well, you know, if you want to borrow, just wash it off.
Thank you for the offer.
You're welcome, dog. I'm so happy I came for the HR seminar. I think we're gonna do great this year.
You're clearly learning a lot about what's appropriate.
I'm learning I have a trick hip. So, this was lovely.
It was so lovely to hear you sing. I didn't know you could sing.
Wasn't it lovely to hear me sing?
And just be here with your beautiful presence. How can we see more of you if we want to?
Darling, I gotta have a side hustle because working 9 to 5 ain't no way to make a living.
Okay.
Right, Dolly Parton? Anyway, I'm doing a show May 30th at Broadway Comedy Club. I'm hosting. Well, I'm co-hosting.
Okay.
You know, because again, women, we're still breaking down walls. No. Me and Benny are not. We're not hosting.
Okay.
No. It's a family show. You know, drunks.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that May 30th. Bring the kids. I got some toys they can use.
Would you and Benny like some cake before you sit down?
I don't know, do you want some cake? No, he's maybe later.
Later, okay.
Later.
All right.
But thank you.
Thank you. Sylvia Feldman. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Thank you, darling. This is you.
Thank you. Where's my card? Where's my award?
Oh, it's gonna be sent to your home. It's too big. We couldn't bring it. It's actually a
I
statue.
am a size queen.
You okay?
Well, I think we all learned a lot from that.
Yes. Right.
Informative.
It was informative.
Yeah, and so thinking of learning, I think it's time for us, Judy from HR, she asked us if we could test you guys on some of the things we've learned over the past couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some trivia questions for you guys about the trainings that you all went through. And, whoever yells out the correct answer first, you get some cake.
It's cake.
So it's like
Easy.
a little incentive. All right. So here's the first one. Which of these is not workplace sexual harassment?
A. Unwelcome sexual advancements.
B. Request for sexual favors.
C. Helping someone clear the snow off their car.
Or C.
We have another one, so you can't be sure that it's C at this point.
Or D. Blowjobs.
C? Now you can't. Oh, this C? Okay. We got one for C. Alright. Right? What is wrong with blowjobs? We should extend the training. We need to do more. We need to do more. Okay, well, good job. You've been listening, Wendell, in the training, so that's good. Alright, so the next question. Is it possible to be sexually harassed by someone who is the same gender as you are?
Now, don't answer till the end. A. Yes.
B. No.
C. We're not done. C. Only on Tuesdays.
D. Penis. D.
No.
Is it possible to be sexually harassed by someone who's the same gender as you? No.
Yes.
There's no way.
Yes.
Yeah, it's yes. Okay, but now it's very unclear who won that. Does anyone feel really strongly that they won? That they got that correct? Allie does? No. Okay.
I think Allie just wants to.
Alright, she wants it. Yeah. Alright, we're learning. We're learning slowly but surely, right? So we have more slowly, it's true. We have one more question.
All right. This one's tricky. Which of these words can you not say here in the office?
B.
Possible. Let's see.
All right.
A. Oh no, I can't say that.
All right. B. I'm not saying that one. Okay. Keep going.
C. Oh, I can't say that either.
And D. Penis.
Any guesses?
Any guesses? C.
C. C is the correct answer. Well done. Good job. C is correct. Wow. You guys are learning. Really, really beautiful. So, does anyone have any like highlights of what they've learned this past month in these trainings? I know I'm kind of putting you guys on the spot. Anyone have a highlight? Highlight? Something they learned they did not know?
No blowjobs.
No blowjobs in the office. That's great.
Only on Tuesday.
Only that's true. There's a loophole. If you do it on a Tuesday,
A little bit of mixing
You're in
the
the clear.
answers here.
Falls on Taco Tuesday, ironically.
yeah. All right. Well, as much learning as we've done.
We should thank the people who made this office party possible.
Correct.
You know, we really want to thank our amazing receptionist over here, Devin
Yes,
Perry.
tap it on the keyboard. We want to thank our amazing office manager, Eric, for slinging drinks.
Now, he did come here as a special favor to us, so you should tip him, because this is not part of his regular office job, okay? So tips are appropriate in this situation. Our great IT department, Adam, thank you very much.
Thanks for keeping our computers working and helping us when we get locked out of the system.
Our audio-visual person, Molly, in the back there.
Molly.
Thank you. Our intern, Emily.
Yes. Thank you. And our employee of the month, Sylvia Feldman. This was a party, an office party. Our receptionist was amazing on the keyboard. Our employee and our tests were really great. Our suggestion box is open for your comments so that we know what's next to celebrate. At our office party, Moy-Borgen and Bourne's kick-ass office party. This is when we would leave and we would come back and everyone would throw roses.
Yeah.
We got time.
If you didn't get cake, don't worry. We will have it out there.
Out there afterwards.
Some newbies were really concerned about that.
There's plenty of cake.
Yeah.
But we do have one more just message we want to send you home with. Something that's important. So we're going to share it. Sodomy, fellatio, conolingus, pederasty. Father, why do these words sound so nasty? Masturbation can be fun. Join the holy orgy, Kama Sutra, everyone. Girl, you know we've been together such a long, long time.
Such a long time.
And now I'm ready to lay it on the line.
On the line, on the line.
Girl, you know this party, and my heart is open wide. Wanna show you something, so you know what's on my mind.
What's on my mind?
A gift real special, so take off the top. Take a look inside, it's my dick in a box.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, I can teach you, but I have to charge.
You want it?
The thing that makes me what the guys go crazy for. They lose their minds the way I wind. I think it's time.
One, cut a hole in a box.
Two,
Put your junk in that box.
three.
Make a poop in the box. And that's the way you do it. It's my dick in the box. Ooh, my dick in the box, girl. My dick in the box. Ooh, my dick in the box, girl.
La 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 la. Warm it up, la 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 la. The boys are waiting, la 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 la. Warm it up, la 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 la. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night.
Hanukkah.
Touch it, touch it, touch
A
it,
dick in the box.
touch me.
Christmas.
I wanna be
A dick in the box.
dirty.
Kwanzaa. A dick in the box. Every single holiday, a dick in the box. Over at your parents' house, a dick in the box. Midday at the grocery store, a dick in the box. Backstage at the CMA's, a dick in the box. 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 A dick in the box.